Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video from Little Elf. Right, today I have, unfortunately, quite a controversial deck, but what I believe is the best deck in queue, and that, unfortunately, is Monopalo. So, I'm going to show you my Monopalo League deck. It's kind of a League deck. It works basically all the time, which is the worst bit about it. Super strong, obviously mono, so it's all 18 cards are from the Paleontology album. And right now, in queue, the strongest deck in the game. Okay, especially after the Halloween buff has ended. Okay, starting off here, we have Woolly Mammoth. On the play, your ancient and creature cards, wherever they are, with 60 or more base power, gain 24 until played. Already a beautiful kind of buff there. And then on the return, your ancient creature cards, wherever they are, gain lose -1 energy next turn. It's just overall a nice card to keep the energy down and buff our cards up, especially as we have a lot of ancient creature cards, so great card that is. Next, we have the Falkland Island Wolf. So it does obviously get buffed by the Woolly Mammoth, and then on the draw for every non-paleontology card in your deck, this card loses 20 until played. Obviously, there are none, so it doesn't lose anything. So it's just 8 for 140, which is overall just a nice score there. Okay, next we have Arthroplera, one of my favorite ancient creature cards. On the play, your opponent's cards in hand with 45 or less or more base power lose 30 this turn and next. Just really nice card in general, and this used to be way better. Well, yeah, back in the day, nothing's changed, but it used to be used way more. I do still love this card though. Okay, next we have Langstonia. On the play, your ancient creature cards, wherever they are, gain 18 until played, which is beautiful. And on the return, your ancient creature cards, wherever they are, lose -1 energy until played. Just an amazing card there. And it's 7 for 54. Just great. We have Thyliacomylus. Your ancient creature cards, wherever they are, lose -2 until played on the draw. Amazing. Just actually great cards here. This really helps to keep the energy cost down, even for low weeks, which this week is. Beautiful. We also have Yeehadon. DW actually told me about this card. I didn't know of its existence until he mentioned it. 3 for 37. On the return, if you won the round, your cards wherever they are gain 10 until played, which is great already. And your opponent's cards wherever they are lose -5 permanently. So strong and so underlooked too. That is genuinely a great card. Okay, we also have Dodo. Also an ancient creature and one of the best in the mono payload decks. On the draw, your payload cards, wherever they are, lose cost -1 this round and gain 33 this turn. Just like a nice small overall buff. Just really like that card, you know. Really good for mono payload. Okay, we have Confractorus. Also gets affected by Woolly Mammoth, and then on the draw, your other paleontology cards gain +2 for 2 turns energy, which is a bit of a shame, but it does get kept down. And then for every paleontology card in your hand, this card gains 20 until played. Oh, the buffs just keep buffing. Beautiful card, especially because it gets affected by all the buffs. I genuinely do love this deck. It's super toxic. Probably shouldn't play it, but if you want to win games and want to get the league done as quickly as you can, this is it. Okay, we have still a couple more ancient creature cards. There are a lot in this deck, which makes it so strong. We've got Megacerops. On the play, if you're losing the round, your ancient creature cards, wherever they are, getting 20 until played. Another buff. Obviously, when you want to be losing the round before you play this. Just great cards in general. Massive buffs. Okay, and we do have Archaeopteryx, which is probably one of the best ancient creature cards again, because it buffs them 18 until played on the play. Just so many good cards, it's crazy. And that is it for our ancient creatures. Well, finally for our opponent. Well, you know what I mean. On to the actual monopalo buffs, we have Maposaurus. On the play, your paleontology cards, wherever they are, gain 13 until played. I think this is one of the best paleo cards. Pretty sure it got nerfed. Thought it used to be 16. if I'm not wrong. And then on the return, if you want to turn your paleontology cards wherever they are, gain 5 permanently. This is just a super strong card, really. Maposaur, especially for Monopalo, is just so strong. Okay, we also have Yonoris. If on the play, if it's round 1, 3, or 5, your paleontology cards, wherever they are, gain 18 until played. Again, just so strong, especially for Monopalo. Okay, so into some more cards here. Bone Wars, the infamous. On the draw, for every paleontology card your opponent has played, this card gains 3 until played. Which, if you can get that, that's very useful, but it's not necessary. And then on the play, for every paleontology card you've played this game up to a maximum of 10, this card gains 8. So that gets up to 80, which is beautiful. Just such a strong card, really, in this kind of mono-palo deck. Just so strong. Okay, we also have Torosaurus. Also one of the best cards for Monopalo. Remember when this released, I was actually pretty mad. If your deck is only paleontology cards, your cards wherever they are gain 18 until played. Just adding insult to injury with Monopalo, really. But I mean, it did need the buff, and it got it. So yeah, there we go. Torosaurus, one of the only reasons why this collection's so strong now. In fact, too strong. Nerf it. Okay, we also have Hill Creek Formation. On the draw, your paleontology cards, wherever they are, gain 10 until played. And your Groundbreakers and Land Before Time cards, wherever they are, gain an additional 20 for 5 turns. That's just like a nice extra buff there. Really nice. I've been really rambling on, so I'll try to speed up. Flaming Cliff. Wow, it's so small to read. On the draw, your paleontology cards that have not been played, wherever they are, gain 10 permanently. If it's the first turn of a round on the play, your paleontology cards, wherever they are, gain 10 until played. And then for every time you've played dinosaur eggs, your remaining paleontology cards in hand lose -1 permanently. We don't have dino eggs, but in general, such a strong card. Really do like Flaming Cliffs, and it is Land Before Time. Okay, the last 2 cards here, we have Ichiosostega. 6 of your random Monsters of the Deep, 6 of your random Amphibians, and 6 of your random Ancient Creature cards, wherever they are, gain 25 until played. Oh, the buffs keep buffing. What a deck this is. And we also do have Henry de la Becque. If you've won at least 1 round this game, your paleontology cards in hand gain 15 until played on the draw. And on the play, if you're winning the round, this card gains 60 permanently. And then on the return, your Groundbreakers cards, wherever they are, gain 19 until played. Okay, enough yapping. Let's play the game. And let's enjoy. Well, we will enjoy. Our opponent, on the other hand, probably not. Hopefully we play a fun, decent deck. We're playing a Lordmal. Okay. Hello, Lordmal. I will read out the deck code. Deck's so strong. 7LD, 7TD. Okay. So, starting off here. I don't know if I'm going to win this round, so I'm going to hope. Well, I have to. I hope. And he is playing Monopalo. Hello, Lord Mal. Okay, nice. He does only play 2 cards. That's beautiful. So you're they're probably not going to be playing the Ancient Creatures one. So this is kind of a matchup to see why this deck's just better than the others. But yeah. Okay, Henry de la Becque. What do I do here? 399, a beautiful score. Hopefully this does well. Yeah. Looks like we are going to win round 1. I mean, one of the cons of this deck is you don't get some of the really, really good Monopalo cards because you can't just fit them in. Which is a shame, but some sacrifices have to be made. And what I do like about this deck is it kind of steers away from the pure Monopalo, where it's Land Before Time, Groundbreakers, and then all the rest of the buffers. And it kind of hints to a specific collection. And that is obviously Ancient Creatures. Okay, yeah, Patagonia. I probably should have put him in the deck. He's super strong. I mean, the thing with Monopalo, there's millions of varieties of decks. And, I mean, some are better than others, but most of them are always viable. So that's the problem. Kind of depends week by week. You have to change them. But yeah, I would call this right now the best deck in queue. Specifically Monopalo, as in the entire Monopalo is the best deck in queue. Unfortunately, we do have to play Megaceratops, sorry. When we're not losing the round, but it is just part of kind of rotation, you know. Sometimes rotation is hard. It's what they don't show you about Q. We do get Yanaris out, which I mean doesn't help us. I wonder how long I've had him out. He may have been here longer than I remembered. Oh, I think I have to play Yanaris. I mean, the rotations come out awful. He's not going to get the Fist and Flyers buff either. I've just noticed that. Okay, he's definitely going to take round 2, but hopefully we should take round 3 and 5. If you win round 1 and lose round 2, don't be too scared because you have the upper advantage. So, also please do follow my channel, Little Elf. I post almost daily Q content. Mostly league decks on Mondays. Take Tuesdays off. Wednesdays some fun. Thursday, Friday, probably GeoGuessrs on Fridays or Thursdays. Just a bunch of variation. And enough of the talk. Look at this score. 7-1-4. We're going to bring it back. Oh, no, we're not. Maybe got a little too excited there. But still a massive score. Oh, kind of a shame, but it's okay. We will get those cards round once again. Okay. Now, yeah, obviously the Fierce and Flyer buff. It's only 50, which isn't too bad, but we do miss a little bit of value there. Okay. Woolly Mammoth coming in nice there. Look at that. 5-5-6. Already looking super strong on round 3. I mean, for this video, obviously, for the clickbait, I'm going to put it as the best deck ever. I guess you can make an argument that it's not, but it's just so strong. It's one of those decks that's always going to be good. Cards that rely on one, decks that rely on one card, if the card gets nerfed, they're doomed. I mean, Sharpie, remember all the Tenon Python decks? They nerfed Tenon, they nerfed Python. Not as good anymore. Python's still usable, but Tenon is not really that good anymore. I mean, they're both still usable. Python's still good, but not as good as it used to be. And Tenon's just fine now. There's better cards than him. It's not worth putting in. What's wrong with my hair? It's given me like a scouse trim. Okay, we do need to win this, but we do have a 200-point lead, which is nice. 6-5-8, beautiful. Let's see what he's gonna play. Okay, 6-3-7. Yeah, he would have to have a massive extra points there, which he doesn't. I mean, you can see this is a super strong Monopalo deck we're facing against, and ours is just better. It's just really good. Okay, I think we're going to lose the dog round, but I'm not quite sure. So, we do get Yenos out on round 4, which is horrible, actually. Yeah, I mean, rotation is not easy, guys. Rotation is not easy. Rotation is not for the weak. That's why this game is kind of a lot about luck. Also, do stay tuned for wild cards. When that comes out, I'll be releasing basically maybe daily content, if not daily. I'll be doing a lot of stuff for it. I might even stream it. And do subscribe. I'm planning to do a giveaway. I know I've already said that, but you know, there's never a limit amount of plugs you can do. And also, something exciting will be happening soon. A collab, potentially. Maybe. No promises, no promises. I'm working on it. And if you're in the community of Q or in our Discord, you might know who. I mean, you'll probably know the guy. A good kind of, once I got to know him a bit with the recording, a really nice guy. But yeah, should be fun. That should be coming out soon. He does unfortunately take round 4, but I didn't really need to win the game. But that's okay. Right, round 5. For all the marbles, we have kept all our big... Oh! My fault. I thought it was over. Yeah, I have to play Maposaurus. Yeah, Maposaurus isn't that, like, important for a specific round. Is he gonna go... Oh, wait, could I have gone for the win? Nah. Don't overcomplicate it, you know? Look at that score. Massive. It's just really strong now. It's beautiful. Okay, we do lose that. I think if we played Controversaurus, maybe we could have sneakily won the round. But I think he was watching what cards we were holding, you know? So, yeah. Okay, now we get to play Yanoris. Henry obviously comes out now. Be beautiful. Constrefa Carussus. And these cards. Just look at that there. Flaming Cliff, Arthro. Beautiful. Yeah, the only card we're kind of missing from this deck that's really good for PALEO is Patago Titan. The one he's played there. I don't know exactly how to say it, but some Diplodocus looking dinosaur. Wow, it's almost up to 500 points, that card. The Contras of Faricus. Oh, when we get Bone Wars out, I mean, this is going to be just beautiful score. Do we keep Oh, yeah, go on. I wonder if he's going to resign. He should. Nah, but he needs the XP. Wow. I also think next week is officially the end of Halloween week. Unfortunate. Maybe it's ended this week. You know, I don't really pay attention that much to the league rules. Okay. Well, here we go. Look how big our cards are. This is it. How big of a score can we get? 3-7, 8-4-2. Can we get in the thousands? I think we can. 1,135. What a score. I mean, if this shows you how good this deck really is. There's not many decks where you can get 1,000 that aren't with hold cards. So strong. In my opinion, definitely the best deck in Q. Well, guys, I do want to say thank you for watching. More content soon. And yeah, more very fun content soon. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!